A lot of wheel hop as we see 72 Cole Whitt off course.
Now he slid off in the early part of the going up the hill to turn 1. Or turn 2, that is.
I see fluid.
Yeah, I do too, Mike. I mean, Jeff, I see a lot of fluid out of this car. Looks like
there's fluid
something
down.
Definitely came out of it.
Yep. Earlier in the early practice, Matt Kenseth lost an engine when under Erik Jones.
That's into turn 11.
Wow, that's a pretty hard hit.
I've seen this picture before. Unfortunately, pretty good chance this is wheel hop, under braking, heavy braking into turn 11.
Let's ride and listen with Erik Jones.
There's those tire barriers you talked about, DW.
You get stuck on those things too.
It's still big, good line. I don't see nobody else there.
Oh yeah.
Right past the car finish line. Make sure you back it down. Hold on.
So that was the downshift from third to second, maybe even the second to first. I don't hear all the shifts there, but definitely that was a bit of an early downshift. You can just use the brakes as much as possible to minimize that, delay that downshift. That'll help with that wheel hop, but you could very clearly hear those rear tires start to lose traction and hop up and down.
Yeah, we call it wheel hop. It's chatter. I mean, really what it is, the back tires just start jumping up and down and chatter, and you can't do anything. Spin out.
No, the checkered flag's not out. This would be the yellow flag early in this session. Red flag at Sonoma as Guido and Luigi go out there to repair the tire wall.
We got cars everywhere.
Pull out Erik Jones' car. Now, the difficulty there, you see the tires are all stacked, and that's a great energy absorption feature, but there is a layer of rubber and plastic matting, it's almost half an inch thick, that faces that tire wall, and some of that has come unbolted, so they've got a little work to do there. After Erik Jones got into that barrier, you see them reattaching it right now. Here's another look.
Yeah, this is through turn 9. Now there's a fast right-hander, turn 10. Third gear here. A lot of acceleration. Now let's listen as he downshifts.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wheel hop.
And what I heard there is, okay, he's in third gear. There's a braking area that the car dips, and the back gets a little bit light, and then you start your downshift second gear, then to first gear as you get to the turn. When you're on a qualifying run, you have two choices. Either brake with, using the brakes of the car and do a late downshift with a little blip, or if you decide you're going to downshift early, which it sounded to me like that's what Erik Jones did, you have to get a big blip. You got to get a lot of RPM as you go through that neutral gate zone to make sure you match the RPMs to the rear wheel spin.
Now, prior to that, about 3 corners later around the racetrack, coming up the hill to turn 2, take a look at the 72 of Cole Whitt, and you see the smoke. You'll also see the trail of liquid that comes from the front end of that car as he spins off course. Here's what Cole told his team.
I don't know, getting into turn 1 right there, Frank, like I just went in there and all of a sudden just started spinning like I was in oil, and it was our own oil, I guess, and I got no oil pressure right now. I fired it up for a second, there's no oil pressure, it was like 10 pounds, so I shut it back off real quick.
A lot of fluid came out of that car, and I'm sure he didn't realize that. Obviously, he didn't know it was his own fluid. And I don't think the oil pressure belt or the oil pump belt came off because he said he still had a little bit of pressure, so I'm not sure what goes on there.
Cleanup continues at Sonoma.